Hello guys! For today's video, we are going to address a message na galing sa isa sa mga newbie teachers ng Engoo sa aking Facebook page. At ang sabi niya, Teacher Annalou, nahihirapan ako lalong-lalo na kapag nakikipag-usap ako sa isang baguhan na student. So, anong dapat kong gawin? I am having a hard time filling up the dead air. So, with her message, naisipan ko na gawin ang video na ito. Baka naman may ibang tutors na nahihirapan in this aspect. So I hope that this video will be helpful. Hello, Natalie. Alright, great. So guys, before tayo mag-dive in sa free talking with an absolute beginner's tips, magkakaroon muna tayo ng YouTube discovery portion. Okay, baka naman matagal ka nang nanonood ng YouTube pero hindi mo pa na-discover ang mga YouTube channels na ito. So I want to shout out Sono Buholano. This is a personal vlog. And then next one is Copy Pinta. If you are interested with painting and arts, this vlog is for you. This is promoting unique artworks na gamit ang kape. From the name itself, Kape Pinta. And of course, if you are interested with buhay nasa labas ng bansa, buhay abroad, so please subscribe to Pinoy Immigrant Vlog. If you are interested na ma-shout out sa channel ko para sa aking YouTube discovery portion, comment down below. Sometimes beginner students request free talk lessons even though they aren't able to talk freely. Well, how should we handle lessons like this, and what questions should we ask, and how can we best help the student? So, here are some advice to help make these lessons more enjoyable for you and of course for the students. The first thing that I could advise, suggest material. So luckily, many absolute beginners are open to using materials. Yung iba na mga students, they request free talk lessons because they are new to the service and they are not familiar with the material. So they tend to appreciate it when you suggest material. However, if we request materials too early in the lesson, the student may feel that we are disrespecting the request or are underestimating them. Right, so dapat maging observant tayo in that area. Baka sabihin ng student, I asked for free talk, not materials. Or sabihin ng student, does the tutor not think I can handle free talk? So instead, we can start a conversation about an easy topic like hobbies, and then subtly suggest using a basic conversation lesson on the topic. For example, this lesson on hobbies. So for your convenience, here are some topics also that you can suggest for a new basic conversation course. You can talk about work, family, pets, weather, likes and dislikes, about hobbies, or likes and dislikes about food. You can also tell them or talk about telling time and daily routines, time of the day and daily routines, or days of the week and weekly routines, and of course, free time activities. So, however, some students may insist on continuing without materials. So in that case, you'll need to continue the conversation. Alright, so dapat maging flexible ka lang talaga because your boss here is the student. So, ang students ang nagbabayad sa'yo as a tutor, diba? Alright, next naman, you can ask beginner-friendly questions. So, here are some short, easy questions that you can ask. So, for example, what time is it in your country? How is the weather today? Is it hot? Is it cold? Is it raining? Is it sunny? Or you can also ask, do you have any pets, brothers or sisters? What is her or his or their name? And how old are they? You can also ask, what do you do for fun? What's your favorite food, sports, place, movie? Or you can also ask, where are you from? Where do you live? Is it famous of something? What food is famous? What language do you speak? Or you can also ask, why do you learn English? And why do you like English? Actually, natanong ko na lahat ng questions na ito. Pero gusto ko yung mga opportunities na malaman ko sa kanila, why do they learn English? Kasi in that way, I know how to assess in what areas ako dapat mag-focus. Or ano yung goal nila as a student as they learn English. So, here, notice that the questions are in simple present tense. So, for instance, instead of why are you learning English, which is in present continuous tense, you should say, why do you learn English? So, this is easier for beginners to understand. Mas madali siya. Alright, and during the conversation, if your student doesn't understand the question, you need to, number one, you need to help them understand you. And how, okay? So I will let you understand how to do that. And number two, help them say something, anything in English. So, all right, so how can we help the student understand us? Well, you can repeat the question. You can also type into the chat box, into the chat box, and send them pictures. So, lalo na pag kids, they appreciate pictures. Sometimes nga yung mga student ko na kids ang nag-i-initiate to send pictures. So, because I think they are really interested with colors, animations, and pictures in general. Or you can also use translation. So, don't feel bad if you need to translate the question. So, in fact, many experienced tutors said they use Google Translate or Microsoft Translators when tutoring absolute beginners. After all, it's most important that your student understands you. Yeah, one time, meron akong napanood na video sa YouTube. And then, the tutor na nag-upload ng video na to, ang bilis-bilis niyang magsalita with English to a beginner. And then, yeah, sometimes naman, pinagtatawanan niya yung student. So, I think nabash ata yung tutor na yon sa YouTube video na in-upload niya. Because she was teaching according to her pace instead na nagtiteach siya according sa pace ng student. Alright, next naman, alright guys, kapag hindi kayo nagkakaintindihan ng student, ito yung maaaring mangyari. So, merong mga tutors na naka-receive ng mga comment ng ganito. Like, this was my first lesson and it was painfully slow. I missed something the tutor said and then couldn't understand anything else for the rest of the lesson. I painfully waited for the end of the lesson. Gusto mo ba yung maka-receive ng ganung comment? So, yeah, you have to do your best na magkaintindihan tayo. So, it's just the same with life, with any relationships that we have. Communication is important. Alright, number 2 is you need to help the student to reply. So, now let's say your student finally understands your question and they may struggle to reply. So, you'll want to make some suggestions like a dog or a cat, or you can also provide sentence structures like I have. Itong suggestion na to, very helpful talaga siya when I'm teaching with with a toddler or a beginner kasi ini-encourage ko yung mga beginner talaga na mag-formulate ng complete sentences because at times sumasagot sila in one word, a cat, a dog. So you can somehow give them a sentence structure. This is a dog, something like that. Or you can also provide a simple response. Like you can say something like that. I have a dog. All right. So by helping them, parang iniis mo yung burden ng student na hirap na hirap. Yes. So, but however, guys, don't be frustrated if student only gives one word answer, even after all your patience and encouragement as a tutor. So sometimes it's just a yes and no for the rest of the lesson, as long as you did your best, and that's the most important thing. So just give yourself an A for effort, and even if it doesn't feel like it, know that you've helped the student. Okay, so learning is a two-way process. So wag kang maging guilty kapag feeling mo naman parang hindi perfect or like kaunti lang yung na-learn ang student mo. As a tutor, dapat mong iset sa sarili mo na ginawa mo yung best mo, binigay mo lahat. Binigay mo kung ano ang nakakatulong sa student mo sa kanyang level. So don't be guilty. But kapag wala kang ginawa, then you must be guilty. You are receiving a payment na hindi mo naman ginawa yung best mo, diba? So, yeah. So out of this, we can take away that our game plan for free talk lessons with absolute beginners, we have to ask if they want to use materials. Number 2, if their answer is no, start asking them beginner-friendly questions and help them understand you and help them say something or anything. And if a student only gives one-word responses, know that you tried your best. So enjoy teaching. And if you find this video helpful, please click like and comment down below.